Hey, Perfect Spirit. Sam Shelley, the Miracle Man here. So let's create a miracle in your life right here, right now. No delay. Throw out that mental junk drawer and tap into that perfect spirit that is you. So today I want to talk about these everyday problems that we sometimes have. Like today I woke up here with no hot water, no heat. So what's one to do? One could get really angry, upset, really fuel the thoughts that this should not be. But that increases stress, and stress is not good for the body. So you just have to, make the landlord aware of it. Hey, there's no hot water, there's no heat, and you just have to trust it will get done. Otherwise, you're going to be living in this future guessing, like what happens if it's not fixed, and all these kind of stories that can rise up from that. So you just have to realize, that kind of energy you're putting out there isn't helping the situation. So it's so easy for the mind to get triggered into anger, frustration. This should not be, denying reality. It's like, there's no hot water, there's no heat. So just tell the person that's in charge and trust that it will be done. So there was no hot water, heat in the morning, but it's nearly in the evening and it's fixed. So all is well. We don't need to, feed the monster, if you will, with all of these stories. So it's like, yelling at the wind. Maybe you're driving on the road and the wind's pushing you around. You don't yell at the wind, you just deal with it. And that's, unfortunately, we have a lot of issues dealing with it, if you will. Because the mind is always protesting that this should not be. It's denying reality constantly. So you just have to relax, just pause, and just realize, okay, this is what's going on. Let me inform someone to take care of it. And you just have to trust that it will get done. Now, if it's a continuous issue, you still want to get angry. You don't want to get upset. You just want to keep stating your point of view. Then if it's really that bad, then maybe you just need to move if you're in an apartment. But there's no story from spirit. It's just the way it is. It's just life. And life happens. Whether the mind likes it or not, life just happens. So we just have to chill out, if you will, and just see, okay, why am I getting angry at this situation? Why am I denying reality? Because the mind always has these expectations, this outcome, that things need to flow in this order, this way. And life doesn't happen that way. Life is very fluid, so you have to sort of go with the flow of life, following your own wisdom to move through that flow. You just don't want to follow the flow of society. That's not very healthy for you, because it's really giving your power away to someone else when you're just going with the flow of society. But that's the thing, though. You're giving up your power if you're in this place of anger, frustration, because that's only coming from the mind. Anytime you're operating from the mind is a very disempowered state. And we're always trying to stay in power in this moment. Anytime you leave this moment, you're in a disempowered state. You're in the blame game. You're the victim. It's not helpful. So you just state what's going on, just in a neutral way. Hey, I don't have any heat today, no hot water. Can you come fix this? That's it. Anything else isn't going to help the situation. If you're angry, upset, it may cause that person to procrastinate, to delay, like they don't appreciate me. Because we have to realize we're talking to another human being that only knows themselves as their thoughts. To realize that most people don't know themselves as perfect spirit, as consciousness. They only know themselves as this body, these thoughts, these beliefs, these opinions, these labels. But we're none of that. So we just have to reflect that state of peace that is always within us. And that peace is the energy of transformation. Perfect spirit is not hostile, it's not angry, it's not frustrated. It's just accepting life as it is. It has no other choice but to accept life as it is. It's not wrapped up in the story, the mental games, because we can let all that go and be mentally free. So how are your emotions impacting you on these daily experiences? Does the mind grab you and drag you all over the place into frustration, anger? Do you feel your heart rate going up? Do you feel yourself going into a panic attack? Some kind of story? Well, then you just come back to this moment to the best of your ability. Where are my feet? Where are my hands? What's going on right here, right now? No story, just the way it is right here, right now. So just take a breath when you feel the mind coming. Just take a breath. Notice where your feet are. Notice what you're touching. Notice what you're hearing. Notice the background behind me. Just notice things to get yourself here into this moment. The mind loves the complexity, but it doesn't need to be that complex. We can relax. We can slow down. Everything's going to be okay. Your stories aren't helping the situation. They're causing more division, more upset. And we have to remember we're all part of this human family. We are one human spirit in all these different forms and flavors. But we are a perfect spirit in this place of peace, of acceptance, knowing that all is well. I tell someone the issue and I trust that it will be done through the state of peace, not through the demanding mind that gets frustrated, angry, upset. It isn't helpful. If you're in a stressed out state, it's not helpful. It's not a way to live. It's not a way to manifest the wealth and health that you're seeking. So let's slow down, take a breath, and realize all is well. All will be well. So there are no mistakes in the universe. Every moment is here for an opportunity for growth, for your expansion. Are you growing and expanding from this experience? Are you getting into the mental games, the mental junk drawer, the mental stories? So we just need to throw that out and realize all is well. So I'll talk to you later. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.